and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round number 7 today for another brand new video. If you don't remember what happened last time out, I have deleted a previous video because there was just some technical issues with the uploading and the streaming, you know, and luckily they've been fixed for today. So, you know, we'll do round 7. So technically, I have missed out in a way round 6, but don't worry, you haven't really missed anything that much. Basically, what happened was, at first, we were doing okay around Monaco, then things went, how can you put it, went wrong, okay, and yeah, messed up. But anyway, we're at round 7 then today, and we're going to focus on round number 7, obviously, for the Canadian Grand Prix, one of my favourite Grand Prix on the calendar, and you know, obviously, hopefully we can maximise our points here, because obviously this is one of the circuits where we have to maximise points, okay, because as I say, you know, this is where we have to get points done.
I've been in touch with some contacts at Force India, and they think your attitude results might be a good fit for their team.
I'm not going to Force India and piss off.
If you're interested.
As you can tell, I just want to run through the results that we've had this season. 2nd, 7th, 1st, and 7th. Now, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with them results so far. 55 points, we're leading our teammate by a point, which is good. But obviously, I want to obviously do better at circuits, especially like, right, we've dropped points at, for instance, Bahrain. We've gained points at China and maybe Australia even. But we've also dropped points at a place like Spain, and there are places where we shouldn't have dropped points. So we need to stop dropping points really this season, and we need to start gaining points in the circuits where we should be in theory strong. And hopefully this is another circuit in theory where we should be strong, so hopefully we will not drop any points this weekend. We're going to get into qualifying. We've fitted a new engine in for this session. That's because obviously we're now allowed to fit in a new engine, so we don't actually have to utilise our old engine, which is great. Obviously our old engine is certainly still usable, so we probably will be using it for some of the practice sessions, you know, for instance in France and maybe Austria. But obviously we don't have to use it, which is obviously great news. We've completed already practice session, already practice 1, and we got the necessary required resource points from that. So that's one bit of good news. But yeah, you know, obviously we'll have to crack on then with this video, and hopefully we'll have a good qualifying. I am going to put on a setup, obviously a low downforce setup, you know, because this is a circuit that doesn't really require much, you know, much downforce in my personal experience here. We're going to also up the differential, and in terms of the brakes, where are the brakes? We're going to have our brakes set at 56 for the first lap. So right, out we go then for our first flying lap. Hopefully we'll get in about 3 flying laps. I want to do 3 flying laps today. Obviously, if you don't know what's been going on recently, also new Formula 1 cars have been released. Go check out my Facebook page. You know, it's Julian O'Mahony. The way you spell my surname is O'Mahoney. So yeah, you know, go check out that you know, my Facebook page. You know, because I've posted all about the new cars that have been released. We've had so far the new Red Bull, the new Mercedes, the new Haas, the new, of what I'm aware, Toro Rosso, and I think that's it. The Williams have only unveiled a livery update, so they haven't unveiled a actual car as of yet. And yeah, you know, obviously, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Ferrari's still yet to launch. Force India, or Racing Point, should I say, are launching this afternoon, and Ferrari are launching on Friday. Tomorrow, I can't actually remember who's launching. I think it's Renault's already launched theirs. I know it ain't Renault. Who's launching tomorrow? It's one, I can't remember. Oh, McLaren, yes, that's it. Now I've remembered. So yeah, McLaren are launching tomorrow. So yeah, cannot wait to see McLaren's car as well. Can't wait to see all of them really. And then on yeah, on Monday, obviously, it's testing, as you know. So in a way, Formula 1's back anyway, through turn 1. So didn't get the best exit out of that last corner, by the way. But nonetheless, we'll make it work with what we've got. Through then first sector, doing a 19.5. Not the greatest first sector, in all honesty. Hopefully we'll claw back time in the middle. This lap is just terrible. In all honesty, I haven't played this game in a bit as well. Sort of got a bit bored of it. So just give me a few laps to adjust. But once we're all back up and running as well, we will, you know, get in a good lap, hopefully. So this is going to be way off the pace. Alright, we're going to just return to garage, because obviously I want to, you know, just get quite a few laps in today, you know, rather than waste time. So we'll go out in 10 minutes. Well, 5 minutes. And we'll go out now. That's what I meant by 10 minutes. So we'll be across the line for around the 9th minute. And we'll have the lap completed in the 8th. Come back. And yeah. So hopefully the second lap will be much better, of course. As I say, I haven't really played it in such... Well, not a long time, but a week. Even a week of not playing it. Believe it or not, it can affect you, if that makes sense. In terms of your skill level, it takes time to adjust properly back into a rhythm. Like, you've always got it in you, but obviously it takes time to get back what you already knew about the car and the way the controls work as well. Oh, that's good through there. As I say, it'll probably take me a lap to really adjust. A good lap. Alright, I feel much more in the zone now. Right, that was a nicer exit out of there for sure. Cross the line for his second lap into turn 1. I'd say that's nicer, and it's reflecting it also in the top right of my screen. Ah, balls. See,
that looked bad. Are you all
see,
right?
mistakes like that really put you off, because I know it's a mistake sort of about here. Right, we'll just go from there. I knew we would have got wheel spin. See, it takes obviously time, so do be patient with me. I know I must look like a drunk person right now, the way I'm driving, but yeah, do be patient, please, and enjoy sort of the video, you know, for what it is. Have a laugh at all my crashes, if anything. Improving by a second, so that's alright. So I would like this to get us a little bit of an improvement, at least. Seventh, so not bad. Lance Stroll's doing good. P8 he is right now, which is a fantastic, you know, lap from him, of course. Because obviously, you know, I don't doubt Lance Stroll's ability, but the AI in this game, I don't know. In the driver, okay, they're decent, you know, but in the wet, obviously, oh geez, they're just OP. But in the driver, okay, if you know what I mean. They're not too slow, but they're not too fast either. Like at some circuits, for instance, Austria is a typical one I find. You know, I'm just miles quicker. You know, I reckon I could go to Austria, lay down a lap, and, you know, obviously, demolish it. You know, whereas here, it's not maybe as simple as that. Alright. We only have one more lap after this. So, right. That's second attempt done. Rightio. Let's get back into the pits. And then change tyres. And yeah, you know. So, just a quick question for everyone. If anyone, you know, obviously is watching this video, even right now or afterwards, of course. What is your favourite car so far that's been released? Mine so far has to be the Red Bull G. If you have a look at that, you know, at the car itself, it's absolutely astonishingly beautiful. You know, I wish they utilised that for racing. It's amazing, you know, that they don't, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a beautiful car.
Everyone ready?
Probably the nicest car I've ever seen from a Red Bull team released. You know what I mean? Because they've actually released a car that looks nice, is nice, and hopefully will do well as well on top of that. So yeah, you know, for me, it's the Red Bull, but, you know, that's so far. I'm pretty sure the Ferrari, in terms of, you know, that will replace it. Because Ferrari is my favourite team. Like, I don't want to be biased, but I've always liked red, and yeah, you know, Ferrari for me is my favourite team. So if I went against Ferrari, you know, there'd be a reason, but I don't think I will. Like, but in all fairness, I've supported Vettel more than I've supported, you know, a team. Like, you know, I've support Vettel and Raikkonen more out of all drivers, but yeah, you know, that Red Bull that they've released is astonishingly beautiful, astonishingly beautiful. Right, second lap then, we're down into P9. Let's see what we can do then. Final corner. Cross start finish line. Right now we're down on our delta, which ain't good, even though I think it's been a better lap. Personally, it's been much cleaner, but just not quicker. P9. So,
okay,
yeah,
that's
not
pretty disappointing, but we can
great.
turn it around tomorrow.
But then we've done this before. We've had a bad qualifying. I think Spain was one. Right, and then we've come back in the race. So I'm not too disheartened by that. Like, Bottas third, so can't be too dissatisfied. Oh, jeez, dropping my phone now. Rightio.
Tough luck there. It's not.
Alright, hopefully we'll come back in the race. We'll do the formation lap, of course. As I say, I haven't really played this game in a bit, if that makes sense. Plus, yesterday when I did try playing it again, like, just some issues technically that were my fault, if you know what I mean. That's why I couldn't upload the video properly, so I deleted it. So yeah. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please leave the video a like. Also subscribe as well, and hopefully that will equal a great result today in the Canadian Grand Prix as we set away on our formation lap for the 7th time in Season 3.
Make sure you get some heat in the brakes as well.
Anyway, so two Saubers did very well. Lance Stroll didn't do too bad. Obviously, we're starting inside the top 10, so we're starting on the tyres that we qualified or did our best lap on. So we can't change strategy, of course, as you may know. Now, pit lane time around here is actually, I believe, the shortest on the calendar, or one of the shortest.
At the moment. No rain currently expected.
I believe you only lose about 10 seconds, all in all, or 12 or something like that. It's incredibly short, so that's why racing around here will be quite good. So expect to see a lot of overtakes, hopefully, from all drivers. Oh. Sort of spun out on the formation lap. Luckily it didn't damage the car. Or damage can't be done on the formation lap, that's lucky. Right. So aim, I would say top 5. Got to be. If you can get top 5, that's, I think, an alright result. But it's not going to be easy because we've got 2 quick Red Bulls, 2 quick Ferraris, and certainly 2 quick Saubers ahead. That's been an excellent getaway. Probably best start of the season from us. Yeah. But then getting pushed out down into P10. Gonna take back P9. Almost instantly. Lance Stroll. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry about my language there, but yeah. That's annoying. But yeah, anyway, Lance Stroll is in 9th.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
I meant 8th, sorry. Alright. So we're going to finish first lap in P9 after what was actually a decent start.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Oh, what an idiot. Honestly. What an absolute idiot. He should give up the position there. Like, he should back out. Like, at this point, you know, I've at least got majority of my car alongside. I've defended my position. What an absolute idiot. And from my angle, he's got more than enough room as well. Like, I've given him easily enough room to, you know, stay on the track and make a clean overtake as well. Just about. So in my opinion, like, that's total BS. Like, that's, in my opinion, easily enough room. And at this angle here, you can clearly see, okay, I'm easily ahead. So therefore, in my opinion, this is my corner. So does he want that much fucking room or what? Jeez. So I've got to literally turn out of the corner rather than turn into the corner. Absolutely a joke.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
What on earth is this guy doing now, Perez? I didn't even do anything wrong. He's just driven into me. That's all he's done there. Like, can't race hard. Unfair. That's all it is.
Okay, clear. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
That was a bit of a corner cut. Didn't really gain anything. Ah.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Alright, so lap 6 we're coming in, that's alright. Don't mind that. Obviously, just trying to find the pace in the car right now. Just to establish where this car is quick and where it ain't quick.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.7
But we've closed the
seconds.
gap on this lap massively. That is just annoying.
Okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I thought that was fine personally through there. That's our second genuine mistake. The car just started sliding on the rear. I think you can see now a slide while I'm on about here. Then it just, that curb unsettled the car even more than this curb really unsettled. Hit the wall of champions as well, just to let you know. Bang, there's that little touch of the wall. And I just try to keep my foot in. It's annoying through there when you get that slide. See, and it doesn't, you can come in from any speed. It can happen at any speed as well. That's the annoying thing. You either get slide there, you either take too much curb and you get a corner cut warning, or you take it perfectly, more or less. There's only a few ways to take that corner. Now, we're most likely going to drop points at this circuit today, unfortunately. I will say that. But if we can get ahead of both Saubers and maybe my teammate, then I would say that's a good recovery from where we were. Because obviously, yeah. Again, that corner really catching me out.
Keep window open. Let's box this lap.
My teammate's going very, very slow. I wonder if there's a problem with my teammate. Teammate status.
Valtteri sat in P6, 6th place. Gap to teammate ahead is 3.8 seconds. They're on old Hypersofts. The time last lap was a 1:13.9.
1:13.9.
Box, box, box.
So we're lapping 1:13.7. Yeah, maybe there's a small issue. Old tyres could explain that, but yeah. Right, in we come. Right, this is where we can do the damage.
Go now.
Alright. It's where we gotta do damage as well. Now we're gonna
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat.
come out just behind this traffic. So we will get DRS to help us out, but to come out in traffic isn't necessarily what I wanted. Right.
Valtteri is in the pits.
Sort of using Hartley as a bit of a sort of tapping his car. Right, are we gonna come out ahead? We're gonna be so close.
Behind seconds.
but not close enough. There's my teammate though. I told you, you do gain a lot around here in terms of the, well, in terms of time wise. For both us Mercedes running 11th and 12th.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
We're up into P8 and we've jumped Lance Stroll. That's alright, but we've also not quite. Teammate is doing a better job than me at this moment in the race, and right now we would move below our teammate in terms of championship standings. But we're picking up decent points for constructors, which is our main goal and priority. I did try to slow down there as best as I could, just went in a bit too hot. I think we found our bearing again, to let you know. Much more comfortable with the car now. Out of every single corner. And my teammate is on the attack here.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake and have a go.
But we're nowhere near. So my teammate right now oh, there's been contact between Ericsson and Bottas. I want to see, did anything break off them two cars? Right. What actually happened? Was it just a wheel bash? Ooh, that was a bit of a nasty tap from Bottas's car. Did that break anything? No, nothing broke, but that was a nasty tap indeed. Can you actually see the sparks? Yeah, you can. You can actually see, like... Wait. Oh, right. About to say, reverse sparks from my car. Now you can't see the sparks, you know, like here I could just see some sparks. You can't see them now, but you could see a spark coming off both cars. So in a way, this has helped me. So thank you, Bottas.
Our gap behind is 2.2 seconds.
But that's if I can utilise it to the best of my effect. Ericsson will certainly have pace in terms of tyres. The Bottas may not run away with this just yet. And then, obviously, I'm right behind as well. So, I'm going to be picking up a double toe effectively here. Bottas, Ericsson going side by side again.
Nice move. Good job.
And whilst we're doing all of this battling, we're also gaining on a slow Ferrari, may I say. That Ferrari is going slow. Balls. I ballsed it up. I just loaded the tyres up before we were even, you know. I'll try not to do that again. That's how I meant to do it. Bit of a snake there.
ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Right now, Bottas obviously trying to fight me, of course. Alright, Ericsson is next. We're not going to go for it at this corner. Try and get a good exit. I think we've got Ericsson. There we go, that's Ericsson done and dusted. And we've just crashed ourselves into the wall. Great. I said that was Ericsson done and dusted, but yeah. It was a good move though, I have to say. I actually pushed Ericsson out onto the grass. But I think that's fair. Like, when you're racing, okay, the overtaking driver has to be able to dictate the line. And I gave him just enough room for the grass. And in fact, there's more than enough room there for a car. A very small car, but a car, of course. And I gave him plenty, and I even left him a bit of room on the inside as well. I did not cover the line completely, so I did give him room to cut back. But yeah, anyway. Still going to continue on. Even though we've made 3 errors. We are getting better and better as the race goes on, I will say that. We're getting back to our old selves. And hopefully you can see what I mean. Like, we're driving much quicker, we're racing better.
Yellow flag.
Right, we are a sitting duck here.
Green flag. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, this is annoying.
Try to stay with him, he might make a mistake. Still
Alright.
regain the position.
I'm gonna go hot lap mode. Because I want to get Raikkonen. Because Raikkonen ain't fast. Right now. Raikkonen's going pretty damn slow. And we're just killing ourselves, racing one another. If that makes sense. We're not even doing ourselves any help. Oh, I made an absolute mess of that, didn't I? Again. As I say, I feel more comfortable with the car, but I'm making 1 or 2 baby errors, should I say. Errors that you'd expect from a newbie, even though I'm not new to the franchise, if you know what I mean.
Okay, this
5 seconds corner cut penalty. There was nothing I could do. Look, he moves twice there. Right. There you go. Then moves again, even into my path. Idiot. So I'll just... So what, am I meant to do that? Crash with him? See, and if I do that... Oh, so that's illegal. So I'm allowed to do that, everyone. I'm allowed to do this. But I'm not allowed to do the other thing. That is a load of bullshit. Sorry for my language, but honestly...
You made it look easy.
Well, of course I made it look easy. He over-defended there, and that is... I hate that. Like, in real life, the driver who went off the track may be asked to give back the position, but they would not be given a penalty. They'd only be asked to hand back position, and if they fail to do so, obviously then they'd get a penalty. But even then, because he blocked in the braking zone, which is illegal to move whilst under braking, obviously then, you know, that's where the question lays.
There's 3 laps.
He over-defended the position that wasn't even his, because, look, I'm allowed to do this, okay? As you can see, I've now chosen my line. That's my braking zone. You see? And actually, I've not caused any inconvenience to him. But I'm not allowed to sway in... Well, I'm not allowed to change my direction once in that braking zone. I must commit. And that's the rule in Formula 1. And it may be a... I know obviously it's hard to implement, especially in the game, but... Come on, Codemasters. Right, we're going to turn up the fuel for what will be the final lap or 2. And in a minute, we'll go to 54. There's a break. Oh, for crying out loud, can't even do 2 minutes without utilising a flashback right now. Bit annoying that. Sorry about the slow driving.
final lap of the race.
Three seconds. I was even gonna. That's not worth 3 seconds. So I must crash and take you out of Grand Prix then. I did the correct thing there, in my opinion. I overshot the corner, so you're meant to utilise the runoff. I never knew it was illegal to utilise runoffs. Right. Yes, my teammate's through! Right.
Our gap to the car in front
I'm gonna
is
back off
9.2
and I'm gonna
seconds.
absolutely utilise a toe. I certainly got the position. I broke well late. That was stupid. I want to have a look at that again. It was quite nice. 3 cars. I knew the third one was there. So we broke stupidly late. Now, did we take that first corner cleanly? If we did, we took it fairly cleanly. In fact, yeah, we took it fairly cleanly. I think that's fair enough. We broke stupidly late, as you can see, as you can imagine, and we took the second corner absolutely like a pro. So I think that's fair enough. So P6 then in the end. Not bad. I'll take it. Obviously, I think that's a championship gone. In terms of our championship hopes.
It was a magnificent race and a drive
but nonetheless,
to take the win for Red Bull today. And Anthony David. So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
I think that's championship both gone then in the constructors and drivers. But yeah.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Max Verstappen, who moves further ahead at the top of the table.
62 points.
And now I'd like to ask you,
that's a
Anthony
lot.
Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
We're not going to give up.
Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors'
Got a
Championship.
nice buffer
Red
over
Bull
Sauber.
have extended their lead over the championship.
Every team has scored, by the way.
Whose good results
but yeah,
further up the championship. That's it for today's.
But yeah, as I said, I haven't played this game in a bit, and I am gonna start playing it a bit more now, as we get now into the testing. Obviously, testing is next week, as you guys know. But yeah, you know, that was all right. Yeah.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
Ooh, a little bit, yes. But obviously that is not an option. I'm gonna just say that.
That was an epic battle today. How
Was
do you
it?
think this will play out?
I didn't really have a battle with Raikkonen. I'm just gonna say, yeah. That's what I'm just gonna say.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Great. Well, that's everything.
Right, there we go. So it was all right race. We did claw back a little bit. We had an amazing start though. I will say that the start was our best start of our season so far. Not the probably best start of the season, but best start of our season. Remember that. That's a key word there. Just so I make sure you understand that fully. But yeah, you know, it was all right. Race wise, First half of the race was SHIT, you can work what that means, but second part of the race wasn't that bad, in all honesty. We had a bit more pace, I felt, personally, and yeah, we started to make things work for us, of course, which is always a nice note to leave it on, you know, and hopefully, you know, things will get better.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether
So
or
yeah,
not to
you know,
participate before the end of this weekend.
can't be too disappointed, but we can't be too proud either. That's one thing. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. See you all next time for round number 8, the French Grand Prix. And hopefully we'll have a much better race weekend that weekend. Obviously, as I say, first time back on the game. Also with the technical issues yesterday did not help you as well. So yeah, see you all next time for another video. And for what will be round number 8, the French Grand Prix.